This is the sign for Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Don't lie. You have nowhere to go.
This is
Yes, I
a
do.
general reading for the sign of Capricorn.
That's none of your
Welcome to
business.
Juju Knows Best. Welcome to Juju Knows Best. Ooh, there's a lot of sputing, a lot of spatting, a lot of sputing, a lot
You're
of
being a
spatting.
weirdo.
I'm sorry.
The moon, four of swords, and the Empress
If you don't have a place
fell
to go,
down
please be my guest
out of the
tonight.
deck. They popped right out of the deck.
I'd love you to join me for
At the
dinner.
bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So maybe you got some feminine woman energy coming through, some emotional feminine energy coming through. Let you have a little sign of Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Maybe you're dealing with them. Also, I've seen pop out was the Four of Swords. I felt like it was in reverse, so maybe you guys aren't getting the rest that you need, or maybe you need to get a little bit more restful sleep, or maybe y'all been having nightmares and y'all just can't fully rest, you know. For her to be sleeping, you know, most people don't have their hands over their face as they're sleeping, and if they do, they must be going through some anguish. Ooh, we got the Moon card, Major Arcana. This is also the sign of Cancer. That's the second time I've seen a water sign pop up. Maybe there's illusions too, or maybe you and someone are howling at the moon. That sounds like some fun. Also, the Empress is popped out, came all the way down to the floor, but it was upright. So maybe you're feeling fertility. Maybe you have a Libra or a Taurus friend, because that is what the Empress is. The major four is Venus, and that is the two rulers of those signs. Or you're just being a mother sign or being the Empress of your own house, maybe. We're gonna make it a little bit fun and shuffle a little bit more, and then we're gonna send out your general reading. Those popping cards, I like to make sure to express, just in case they pop back up in our reading. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn.
We're sharing there, cuz.
The spread we're going to be using today is the Four Powers spread. It's called the Four Powers spread. It's right up in this flip. It's going to look just like this.
Shit.
Don't mind Hemlock Grove in the background. She ain't fully dying. She's just going through an exorcism. Maybe someone needs to go through an exorcism. That's kind of funny and scary at the same time. The deck we're going to be using first off is our Modern Witch Tarot. Our Modern Witch Tarot. To clarify that deck, we will have our Star Spinner Tarot. This is a Star Spinner Tarot. I really like this deck. It's LGBT friendly as well as my Modern Witch Tarot, so I really love that. Alright, we're going to cut this deck. My intentions are set. And we're going to figure out this general reading for the sign of Capricorn. General reading for the sign of Capricorn. The first card is the path. The second card is what lies across it. The third card, to know.
Looking for used parts, don't knock down
The
the
fourth card,
Otherwise,
to
I've
dare.
just turned it forever and not remove.
The fifth card, to will. The sixth card, to keep silent. Ooh, to keep silent. Ooh, that sounds scary. Ooh, getting chills. Alright, let's see how this goes. The first card that we have is the path.
18.
The path is the High Priestess. Maybe you guys are just awakening and being aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're opening up to new energies and things of that nature. Maybe you're even getting into a new business role, as we can see with her laptop out. You know, she is literally using modern technology to see the future. And maybe that's also something that's happening to you. You're seeing the future. The path is where you are being called to. So maybe you're being called to know about a higher power or know about something higher knowledge. Something awakening your awareness. All right. Second card we have is what lies across the obstacles and the challenges that arises. Ooh, the star. So maybe the challenge for you is the star is hope. You know what I mean? Maybe your challenge is literally making sure that you can hope through every obstacle and challenge that's arising, and that the thing that you want, that thing that's wanting to be presented to you, a higher power to you, maybe something that you need to see. Also, this is the sign of Aquarius, so maybe you have an Aquarius in your life. Maybe you're close to the cusp of Aquarius because you are a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Maybe you are a Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius. Next card we have is to know. To know what will be learned, or how will the knowledge be best applied. Knowledge is very funny to be best applied because High Priestess is all about knowledge. All right, so what we pulled is the Four of Cups. Is the Four of Cups. So this is telling me like what you need to know is not to worry about, spilt about your empty cups. You need to kind of have faith in that miracle and that energy of knowing that what you really need is going to come to you no matter what's empty in front of you, no matter what's not presenting what you thought. I see that there's a phone on to the right side too, so on the left side, so maybe you having somebody on red, you leaving people on red. Maybe people ain't talking to you the way you want, so now you got to keep them all on red because they just ain't acting right. Which that's understandable. I get what you're saying, but you got to do what you do. But at the same time, there's a cup right here. You see that cup right there? She coming out the sky trying to give you something better. It's cute too because that cloud, it looks kind of like a heart. So maybe you just need this one cup to heal whatever empty cups you had to go through. Which I'm sorry about that, but sometimes trial and error is always happening. Oh, that's also a good one. Trial and error. Trial and error. Okay. The fifth card we have is... I'm sorry, my bad. The fourth card we have is to dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express your courage? Ooh, the Lovers. Ooh, girl. The Lovers, girls and boys, honey. A lot of major arcana is coming out today because we have 3 major arcana cards. Let me just tell you that right now. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Here's the third major arcana. We have the Lovers. The Lovers card. So it's kind of funny. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? So maybe you have to, look at how Homegirl's forgiven. You see how she's forgiven right now? It looks like she's a forgiving angel. Because right now, these two ain't really holding hands like they supposed to, right? Because I don't think they fully committed to what is going on yet, but they trying to get to that promised land, which is that mountain right over there, which is quite interesting to see. You can see that also, though, there are 2 different types of people. We have this very destructive power. That's why all the bushes and everything burnt up as hell. That's crazy as hell. And then we have this flourishing, creative ability that seems to make everything grow, like these apples looking just like her apple. How you doing? Hallelujah. But at the same time, the angel seems like they forgive both, right? But for some odd reason, the angel isn't facing completely frontwards between the 2 of them. She's actually facing towards her. So maybe, just maybe, we should really start focusing on our creative side. Maybe you should really try to tap into your divine feminine if you haven't really been doing that much. If you've really been focusing on your masculine and keeping your masculine up, because that's been something that's very powerful energy, something that's very protective to you, that's naturally understandable. I am a gender male, but at the same time, I'm non-binary. So I relate to both worlds. That being said, you can always find the balance between yin and yang when you balance in both worlds. You also could be dealing with a Gemini and maybe having a love issue with the Gemini. So it's telling me to dare to either go forward with this Gemini or drop it like a bad habit. You know what to do. You know what's better for you. It's 2022. Y'all should know what's toxic and what's roxic. Okay, roxic and toxic. All right. Next card we have is to will. Where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express your determination? Fifth card, we have the Eight of Cups. Ooh, that's very interesting. It's funny because the Eight of Cups almost popped out when we were doing this reading too. I mean, it popped out when we was doing this reading too, and I was pre-shuffling. So maybe you need to let thy will and go forward into a promised land of knowing that no matter what cups you have left behind, there's always going to be something newer and bigger and better coming through if you really believe that that is what is needed and necessary for you. Otherwise, you have these 8 cups right here, chilling, just having a good old time, and maybe they've already been drinking and used up, so now you're looking for the next promised land. You've worked your emotional baggage through and let it all out, and now you're expressing yourself in a whole new way. The Eight of Cups is also being tough, but whatever you've been pouring all your love and emotions into, you need to step away from. It's just not working out. It's time to say goodbye and move forward and determine. And it might be very difficult, or you've invested a lot of time and energy in all of this, but the wisdom comes to knowing that when something is hopeless, from learning and moving on. Come on, moving on, baby, moving on. And maybe that's really what you need to focus on, is if you can figure out how to move on from whatever it looks like complicated lover situation that has been led to this Eight of Cups. Okay, which is quite interesting. Okay, last but not least, we have to keep silent. In what way will you need to learn restraint and refrain? In what way will you need to learn restraint and refrain from this general reading? Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, that's very interesting. First of all, I love me some numbers. I love me some numbers. So we got 4 of Pentacles here, 4 of Pentacles here, 4 of Cups here, and the 8 of Cups here. 4 and 4 already make 8 right here. So I see the balance that's coming throughout here. And it's quite interesting because this High Priestess is 2 and this Lovers is 2. So I can see the balance that's coming off. But there's still this off-put balance of 17. So that being said, maybe there's something, maybe it's 17 minutes, maybe it's 17 months, maybe it's 17 years, something that is off balancing y'all by 17. Or maybe you're hoping on lucky number 17 for any of those lotto people out there, work that lotto. Okay, but last but not least, 4 of Pentacles is what you should try to restrain and refrain from. So 4 of Pentacles is kind of about being greedy, kind of unfortunately trying to hold all your pentacles together. Look, she petty as hell. She's literally stepping on her pentacle, putting one in her hair, and held one tight as hell right between her. That is petty as hell. You got all these pentacles, and you're in the city is behind you. You could go and take those pentacles and actually go to the city and actually do something. But the 4 of Pentacles is kind of about being greedy, about worried about your money, holding it tight. You've been busy with your balancing act, tightly clutching all your money and material things close in order to help you feel safe and stable. It's been working for a while, but somehow you still can't relax. You might need to give up a little control because all the stress about money isn't making you happy. Which is very true. Sometimes you just need to let go of the money. The coin ain't always what matters. Don't let Megan hear that, because the coin does matter. Don't let Cardi either hear that either, because the coin does matter. But what you feel like, what you are holding on to, those negativity, those negative emotions, those pettiness, all that scariness of worrying that you got to hold on to every dime because you got it, just you and yourself and you. I understand that. I get that, but at the same time, one of my daddy would always used to tell me, to make money, you got to spend money. So, sometimes you just got to spend money on yourself, spend money on others, and hope and know that the universe will pay you back somehow. And pay it forward. All right, we're going into the section of this where I'm going to start clarifying. So I just wanted to clarify these 3 cards since they are major arcana. First card we're going first card we are going to just do a little bit extension on is this High Priestess. Yes, the High Priestess, where the path is, which still doesn't make sense to me. So the path is the High Priestess, higher learning, knowledge, things of that nature. Maybe somebody's thinking about college. Maybe somebody's thinking about trade schools, doing some type of design schools or something like that. That sounds very interesting. What's further on the path for them? What's further on the path for them? Star Spinner Tarot. All right, Star Spinner Tarot. Why did the High Priestess come for the path? Why did the High Priestess come for the path? Ooh. Okay. Ooh. The Two of Chalices. Ooh, the Two of Chalices. Okay, so maybe there's an emotional situation going on. Maybe there's some love situation coming on, and you're trying to figure out a higher learning of it. Maybe you're trying to balance the two of yourself. Maybe you're trying to balance your heart out and figure out what you need emotionally that's going to make you happy. Maybe that's you're having that time in your life. Okay. Which is kind of interesting because it's the Two of Cups and the High Priestess of the two. So, yo, I love synchronicity. Synchronicity. All right. So, the Star card. We have the Star card. Please, can I get a clarification for the Star card? Why did the Star card come out for the crossing? What lies ahead? Why is this a challenge? Why is the Star the challenge? Star Spinner Tarot, please show me the clarifying card for our Star card. Ooh, almost lost a bunch of cards, babe. So there's a lot of emotions coming onto this Star card. There's a lot of hope. Whatever you're hoping for, whatever you're not hoping for, whatever you're hopeless about, it is popping up all throughout this deck because she don't want to even shuffle them. Can I get a clarification for the Star card? Okay. Okay, you don't gotta flip yourself back. Okay. Whatever this star is simulating, baby, it's simulating disruption. A lot of disruption. Interesting. You're really hoping about something. Ooh. Okay. 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 So we got a couple people up in her. We got the King of Cups. We got the King of Coins. So this is like the King of Pentacles. This is that Earth sign, that being you, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So you are hoping for the best for you. Something that's going to put you into that King energy. Maybe you're looking for a Pentacle King. Maybe you're looking for that Earth sign. We have the Knight of Swords. It looks like she is here to send you a message, honey. She is here for action, honey. She's wanting to cut through the BS and just see what's really supposed to be. And then we have the Six of Chalices. Okay, so this is a love situation. It looks like lovers, nostalgia, energy of true love is coming through. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting that the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What was at the bottom of this deck? Ooh. Synchronicity. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Maybe you guys got some new Earth ventures coming on. Maybe some new possibilities of prosperity coming on. We have maybe some new ideas, inspiration. Maybe y'all trying to do like a new dance group. Maybe you're trying to do TikTok and doing that type of thing, and y'all having a little success on that. That's kind of interesting. Do your thing. 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 Let's see. The Six of Chalices. Upright, you are comforted with memories of nostalgia. Memories of the past strengthen your resolve to warm your heart. Old connections can be renewed, and forgotten fondness can be rekindled. You remember the moments before your ambition made it difficult to appreciate what you have. All right. So that's very interesting to say, for it to say like your ambition is something that has been clouding you, because especially with Capricorns, y'all can be very ambitious ambitious creatures. Y'all can be super ambitious creatures. Y'all part goats, so y'all like to go uphill on things. The Nine of Swords is a proactive and curious individual. He or she is opinionated, but also a clear and intentional communicator. Through inflexibility in your arguments, unless provided with new information, you will value the truth over your pride. You check your sources and interrogate your findings with consistency. So you just want to make sure that everything is on the up and up here, which is cool. That's very real shit. You know, you got to sometimes do that. You got to make sure, like, okay, are we on the same place? Are we in the same plane? Are we on the same plane of existence? Because if we're not, baby, we got to go the other way. And the King of Coins, like I said before, suggests a ambitious leader adapt to managing finances, which is kind of funny because the Four of Pentacles was about finances. So maybe you're hoping for better finances, or somebody that can help you balance out that finances, or you trying to find the finances yourself, which could be quite interesting. I can see where you're going with that one. Also, it is about a person with self-discipline who is crafted with a multi-point plan, and this king knows luck favors the prepared, and you come prepared for many possibilities. You can be trusted to handle resources on a large scale and may also be considered a reliable source on professional and financial advice. You find the people often seek your feedback and reassurance. So basically, you be ready so that you don't have to get ready. All right. All right. And lastly but not leastly, let's make sure that we figure out what is going on with this Lover's card. What is up with the Lover's card? What is up with the Lover's card? Why did we have the Lover's card in the Dare? Why did we have Lovers as a Dare card? Why did we have Lovers as a Dare card? Yeah, as a Dare card. Why is Lovers the Dare card? Why is Lovers the Dare card? Why is Lovers the Dare card? Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Ooh. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Chalices, or the Seven of Cups, which is like a wish-making, choice-making type of energy. So you got many choices coming up. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is about balancing stuff and still feeling out of control a little bit. When in control, you're kind of complicit, but balancing is still hard.
So what the shit out of my head? You didn't dream about the sign? What sign? Gone since.
How about when I get home, I'll send you my copy of interpretation?
I just don't feel right about running off and abandoning these people.
You have taken on too much, and you are beginning to let certain things fall through the cracks. You may also find yourself being pointlessly busy. There may be responsibilities that could be delegated elsewhere. There is a sense of being overwhelmed, and you find that you frequently wish you could be in two places at once. You lack focus, and your attention, patience, and energies are being spread too thin. So, with this lover situation, maybe the fact that there's two of you, maybe you have a lover situation that you aren't trying to even talk to anyone or even deal with that situation, or maybe you're talking to a bunch of people and it's hard to juggle and it's starting to get a little messy. Or you're talking to know people with actual substance and you really are looking for that consistency. I don't even know. I mean, another two has came out. Another two has came out because you already had the Two of Cups come out, and the High Priestess was a two. So lastly but not leastly, we will get you guys some oracle cards. Get some oracle cards. The oracle cards we'll be using today are the African Goddess Rising cards. The African Goddess Rising cards. Oh, okay. We already got popping ass cards today. Okay. Interesting. Azakan. She is the goddess of miracles. It looks like we have the goddess of miracles. Okay. 7 sisters. They are the sisters of They are the African goddess sisters of creativity, to be exact. Also, this is card number 12. So maybe something's gonna happen to you on the 12th day of the month, August 12th. Maybe there's a 12-year-old or someone who's about to turn 12 that's significant. Do something creative for them. This is card 42. So maybe 4 plus 2 is 6, which is quite interesting because the Lover's card is 6. So we have 6 right here. One plus 2 is 3, so this may be a 12, but I can also read as a 3, and 3 is for creativity as well. Can I get one more card for our Capricorns for our general reading? One more card for our Capricorns for our general reading. Oh, okay, I said one more. Okay, well, she came up outright. Okay, so we're going to give her that. We're going to give her that.
What?
Give her that. But all these others, there's a lot going on. Right here. Oh, and I picked them up all face down. Sorry. All of them were face down. Henceforth, we know how to take you. Thank you so much. At the bottom of the deck, we have Desire, Nagame. And that is card 8. Okay, the goddess of desire, Nagame, or aka Anansi. Anagame is a triple moon goddess of the Anansi. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays emulate the souls. Very beautiful. I love that. It's very beautiful.
It's gonna kill you too.
Well, there's not a lot I can do about it now.
You can promise that you won't turn on a bad one again.
The 7 sisters, the goddesses of New Orleans. Okay, they are the temple of conjurers. They are air signs, so maybe you have an air sign coming in. The 7 sisters were mythical New Orleans family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never age. But were they? Were the seven sisters shape-shifting women of 7? Time will never tell, because creativity never lies. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Create. The guidance from the 7 sisters. You come from conjurers, creators. Your blood remembers. You use your gifts to multiply your magic and your cosmic creatics and creative force. Ooh, honey. Okay, goddess declaration. I am a creative visionary. Come on, give me life. What was the okay? Nagamene's is guidance is dream bigger than life. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life. So allow them to flow boldly, honey. Come on, let them flow boldly, honey. Last but not least, we got Yakimisi. Let me get this. Yakizimi, goddess of living out loud. Dogen Mali, temple Gratz, element water. Yagi has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. For the Dogon people of Mali, she was the first Yagimin. The Yagimins are women empowered to practice in masked dance. Express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express yourself. Express your you-ness. All right. Okay, and lastly but not least, let's get this Azikin. We have the goddess of miracles, Hades. Haiti. She also represents the temple of high priestesses, which you have high priestess right at the very beginning of this reading. Ooh, I love synchronicities. This element is the element of the bush, so it's earth. Mambo, priestess Hazan, is the wise Haitian Iwi deity, quote unquote deity, queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as highly ventricated spirit of the first priestess. Guidance. You may have be a magnet for miracles. Are you a miracle? What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. Alright. And that is the reading for our earth signs. Capricorn. Last but not least, I'm gonna hold this book right here. This is our book of answers. I'm just gonna open up this book. Book of answers. Hear my call. Give me a answer for our Capricorns. Give me an answer for our Capricorns. Give me an answer for our Capricorns. Here we go. Realize that too many choices can be difficult as too few.
Hey.
Hey.
And that's Juju Knows Best. Peace out, y'all.